Good evening from Area 51 Raceway. So I just want to go into tray interiors here and to show you what I did to make a tray interior for that number 22 Fireball Roberts Pontiac. I didn't want to use the complete plastic interior because it stuck out too much and it would be too much work to trim it, and so there's another alternative. You just go and make a tray interior. So basically what I've done is you could get a for sale sign from Walmart, cut it to size, and then this is important. The trees, as they call them, from where your models pieces come off of, these make excellent roll bars if you get the right size and cut them up. And what you do is put some UV glue to hold them in place, and then you use some super glue to kind of, how would you say, permanently make them a little bit stronger. UV glue is pretty good, but the super glue will make it just a tad bit stronger. And a piece of Plastistrut like this, see right there the size and what number it is to make like a dash, and this is the results here when you kind of do that stuff. So, and again, this is crude, but it's, you know, it's a roll bar. You can see it kind of looks realistic. You know, I'm not saying they weld really shitty in the 60s, but so it kind of gives you a little realism there. And again, I put this together and just painted over it, and I made a little dash like this out of that Plastistrut. And what I could do in there is I could either put a piece of plastic there, you know, or paint that silver and then make little gauges in there if I wanted to give it that effect. And again, with just some simple, you know, things that you have lying around, the trees from your model, piece of Plastistrut, and some for sale sign, you got yourself a tray interior, and that fits perfectly in this car. Now it's wet right now, so I'm not going to put it on, but it's very good in here. Right now I have my driver drying right now, and this is my Cox driver. Of course, there he is. Just, you know, I will touch him up a little with the glasses, but I need to paint his face, and I'll use craft paint for that, and I'll use the what's called the sun-kissed peach, and I believe you can make this with a little brown too, but this is pretty good close to flesh tone, so I just use this. This is craft paint, apple barrel from Walmart, 50 cents. Keep that for your figures faces. And that's all due to the driver. As you can see, he's needs a little work around the glasses. Let's get in a little closer. Again, I used a toothpick to trim around that, and then a toothpick to put it on the glasses, but I need to trim a little bit more, you know, fix them up, which I'll do tomorrow. Right now I'm going to let it dry because this is enamel paint and it dries pretty quick, and overnight it should be fine. But, and let me go back out here. So, refocus, come on, focus. My camera doesn't want to focus, there it goes. So, this is again a simple tray interior you can make up. I mean, it's not perfect, but it looks like a roll cage. And when you put it in a car, it looks pretty realistic. And this back piece I got pretty lucky because it was already made, and so what I did was just work off that with pieces of the tree and just glue them together and made a roll cage. And I would size it up in the car to make sure it wasn't too tall and if it was the right size for the driver. And what I did also here was I drilled holes right there to put the first part in, and then just kind of work my way around by just cutting it to size it. I mean, you can make it better by trimming it more. I just did this little quick to put it together, but it's, you know, if you take more time, this way and take too much time, you can make it look better, but it is what it is. So, but again, material lying around, if you don't want to make a full interior, you can make a tray interior. It'll look pretty good. Obviously, you know, like I said, I didn't put as much time in this one, but it'll pass for now. It looks fine. So I get my driver in there, and I'm going to get an old steering wheel that I have from one of the other model kits and have it sticking out, and maybe just have it just halfway around, cut it in half and have it like he's holding it. Another thing Harry will do also is you heat those up and you can bend the hands up and it looks like holding the steering wheel as well. But for now I'm just going to do it this way without doing that, because that's my last tray guy right there, and that'll be it. But that's it from Area 51 Raceway. I just want to show you just a tray interior you can make yourself for your, you know, Lamborghini cars. So that's it. Yeah, you take care and have fun racing.